Miss Kate Copstick, I have to ask the question, are you in a good mood today, or are you in a bad mood today?
Well, Joe, I was in such a good mood and then I went to see a show and now I'm in a bad mood.
Take it away.
It was all going so well and I agree with Janie. Who the fuck would dare not to? You really should be going to be going out there and getting the new shows and everything, but it was all going very, very well for me. And I've seen, as many of you know, who've looked on the website, I've seen a lot of good shows, but this afternoon I went to see something. So I'll be fine in a minute. Memory's just coming back. I blanked it out, so I've had to tear the page out so that I remember the names of these people.
So you've been psychologically disturbed by this. It looks... You all right?
Well, it's a show called The Monumental, nearly right, Comedy Disco. And it is on the Free Fringe, which I think should be, really should be supported. And it was rammed, absolutely full. The compere was a guy who was 6'7". I'm saying that's half his act, basically. You mentioned it before, Luke Benson. So he's 6'7", and basically that's apparently all that's funny about him. In fact, well, it's only if I could find to talk about it, it's funny. And then some creature called Lou Sanders. That's a female Lou. And she does at one point mutter something about one of her jokes, I'm using the word in its wrong term, that it needs a little bit of work. Now, the little bit of work that I would suggest would be burying it in an iron box about 60 feet underground so that it never sees the light of day again. But that's only my opinion.
So have you got anything good that we
Good. Well, I've seen some...
You were in a good mood. You said you were in a good mood.
I was in a good mood. I've seen some middling. I saw Mrs. Bang the other night, who is interesting. But it's just that her entire show is kind of predicated on her not having work. And her musicians haven't turned up to this all. And frankly, by the end of the hour, I need to lie down with my hat off. Because if you saw 20 minutes, you'd think this is the best thing ever. You see an hour, and you're thinking the woman needs a slap.
Okay, well the good thing is she's on the show tomorrow, and we're only getting 5 minutes, so it's going to be fantastic, isn't it?
No. Yeah, but the very good thing about her is if she's coming on the show tomorrow, you must get her to do Bang Bang. Because at the end of it, you just think, Cheryl, it is the best version of Bang Bang. So Loretta Main, who's kind of the same thing. Very funny, a lot of hate there. She thinks that the apotheosis of civilization is the screw top on a bottle of wine. And I'm kind of with her there. But again, too much of a good thing, an hour is...
This is what you've driven me to. Have you got anything that's worth seeing? Our audiences that are watching and in the audience can actually... Goodness me. Okay, here we go.
Well, the one thing, very good, isn't it?
This is, I'm sure, this is worse than you.
And I have seen some theatre. I do go to, and again, it was Free Fringe stuff, and I really think that theatre on the Free Fringe should be supported. And I went to see this little play called Laura, which is a fantastic, it's called The Hive. Brilliant venues on the Free Fringe, just now, by the way. Air-conditioned, everything. Anyways, this show called Laura, short, thank goodness. But I'm going to do you an excerpt from Laura now, because, actions speak louder than words. So rather than me telling you what this play was like, I thought I'd do you a little excerpt. So this is...
You can be the man. Kate Copstick in Laura.
You can be the man. You the man? Okay. You're my gentleman caller. Well, it's Laura as in Glass Menagerie. Okay, at the first 10 minutes of the show is this.
With the man or not?
You've ruined it. The man is there, but not so you should know. I just have to start getting that, okay? Laura, start getting just. And so on, and so on, and so on. And then they dance for some obscure reason best known to them. And they're so pretty and so lovely, but again, you just think, I wasn't really on Laura's side when I saw the Glass Menagerie. Now I know she really just needs a good seeing to.
There were a lot of women on the
Fringe
festival.
dresses, phone numbers.
Come
up for anything.
according to UK. Is there anything last before you go? Because we have to push on, but is there anything that's a real corker? It's a
Did I
five-star
see
show.
anything that was a great corker?
Absolute banker. Anything yes?
Absolute banker?
No.
Not that I can think of.
Well, maybe tomorrow, because you're on the show tomorrow.
I live at home.
I hope you're in a good mood tomorrow.
Oh no, I tell you one thing that I did see. And it's weird, I've got no idea what it's about, but I laughed and laughed. It's another little play called The Incident, with Sam Simmons and David Quirk, who are both stand-ups. It's apparently a kind of a melange, if I didn't use the word at this time in the afternoon, of Waiting for Godot and Point Break. Incomprehensible, but bloody funny.
Thank you very much for the drink. Right now, would you please put your hands together for Miss Kate Copstick?